Hello. Next question is, if vector A is equal to 4i plus 3j unit vector plus 2k unit vector and vector B is equal to 3i unit vector plus 2k unit vector, find modulus of vector B cross vector 2a. So here vector B cross 2a vector is equal to 3i unit vector plus 2k unit vector cross 2 into, so 8 I unit vector plus 6 j unit vector plus 4 k unit vector. Using determinant method, I, j and k unit vector 3, 0, 2, 8, 6, 4 is equal to I first row, first column 0, 6, 2, 4 minus j unit vector first row, second column 3, 8, 2, 4 plus k unit vector first row, third column 3, 8, 0, 6. Okay, I into 0 into 4, 0 minus 6 into 2, 12 minus j unit vector 3, 4 ja 12 minus 8, 2 ja 16 plus k unit vector 3 into 6, 18 minus 8 into 0 is equal to minus 12i unit vector minus minus plus 4j unit vector plus 18 k unit vector. So therefore, modulus of B cross 2a unit vector, 2a vector is equal to under root minus 12 whole square plus 4 whole square plus 18 whole square. Okay? 100 minus 12 whole square, 144 plus 16 plus 364, 18 ja 144, 324, 4, 2, 3, 324. So adding we have 324, 16 and 144. 4 carry 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 8, 4, 484 is equal to under root 484. 484 means 22 into 22. 22, 44, 44 is equal to 22. Required answer is 22. Next question. Next question. Question number 3. If modulus of a vector is equal to 20 root under 26, modulus of B vector is equal to 7 and modulus of A cross B vector is equal to 35. Find vector A dot vector B. CBSE 2002. Question has been asked in the year CBSE 2002 board examination. Okay, so we know that modulus of vector A cross vector B is equal to modulus of vector A, modulus of vector B sin theta into n unit vector is equal to modulus of A vector, modulus of B vector sin theta. Modulus of n unit vector is equal to 1. So therefore sin theta is equal to 35 modulus of A cross B, modulus of A cross B vector upon modulus of A, modulus of B is equal to 35 upon under root 26 into 7, 26 into 7. So 7, 5 ja 35, 5 by under root 27. Now cos theta is equal to under root 1 minus sin square theta is equal to under root 1 minus 25 by 27 is equal to under root 27 minus 25 upon 27 is equal to under root 2 upon under 27 is equal to root 2 by 3 root 3 by 3 dot root 3. Now vector A dot vector B is equal to modulus of vector A modulus of vector B into cos theta. So here modulus of vector A is equal to under root 26 and modulus of vector A 26 minus 25 1 upon 26 1 upon 26 1 upon under root 26 into B 7 into cos theta 1 upon under root 26 cancelled. So therefore vector A dot vector B is equal to 7. The required answer is vector A dot vector B is equal to 7. Next, question, prove that. Question number 4, prove that modulus of vector A cross vector B whole square is equal to A dot A vector, A dot B vector, determinant A dot B vector, B dot B vector. Question has been asked CBSE 2004, 2008. Hello? As we know that vector A cross vector B whole square is equal to A cross B, A cross B. Hello? We know that A cross B vector whole square modulus of A cross B vector is equal to A cross B vector dot A cross B vector. Okay? Here AB modulus of A modulus of B sin theta dot modulus of A vector modulus of B vector sin theta. Sin theta. So this implies modulus of vector A square A B whole square sin square theta. AB whole square sin square theta. ए बी sin square theta. Now a square b square 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta is equal to a square b square minus a square b square cos square theta. ये समझ रहे हो? हेलो विनेदिता, ठीक है? अब यहाँ देखिए,
यस सर।
ये हम लिख सकते हैं ए स्क्वायर बी स्क्वायर माइनस ए बी कॉस थीटा होल स्क्वायर। यहाँ देख लो, ये हम लिख सकते हैं ए स्क्वायर बी स्क्वायर माइनस ए बी कॉस थीटा होल स्क्वायर, ठीक है? और इसी को हम लिख सकते हैं ए डॉट बी डॉट ए डॉट बी डॉट बी डॉट बी डॉट वेक्टर ए डॉट वेक्टर ए, वेक्टर ए डॉट वेक्टर बी, वेक्टर ए डॉट वेक्टर बी, वेक्टर बी डॉट वेक्टर बी। क्यों? अब देखिए यहाँ रिजल्ट ए डॉट ए वेक्टर, तो मॉडुलस ऑफ ए वेक्टर और कॉस थीटा, ये मॉडुलस ऑफ ए मॉडुलस ऑफ बी कॉस 0, ये कॉस थीटा। फिर इधर मॉडुलस ऑफ ए मॉडुलस ऑफ बी कॉस थीटा, कॉस 0 1, तो इसको हम लिख सकते हैं। फिर ये वेक्टर बी मॉडुलस ऑफ वेक्टर बी मॉडुलस ऑफ वेक्टर बी कॉस 0 तो 1 इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वायर इंटू बी स्क्वायर माइनस मॉडुलस ऑफ ए बी कॉस थीटा होल स्क्वायर। मॉडुलस को हम ए भी लिख सकते हैं, मॉडुलस को बी को हम बी भी लिख सकते हैं। बस यही हम प्रूव किए, प्रूव। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, और ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है इस बार के लिए। For this year, this question is very, very important. Next. Hello. Respond me. If you are following, respond me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next question. Question number 5. Question number 5. Prove that A cross vector B plus vector C plus B vector cross vector C plus vector A plus C vector cross A vector plus B vector is equal to 0. Very simple. देखिए LHS is equal to A cross B plus A cross C. We use distributive log plus B cross C plus B cross A, also vector C cross vector A plus vector C cross vector B, vector A cross vector B plus vector A cross vector C plus vector B cross vector C. Or we know that vector B cross vector A is equal to minus vector A cross B. So here minus vector A cross vector B plus C cross A vector. C cross A vector is equal to minus A cross C vector. So here minus A cross C vector, and we know that C vector cross B vector is equal to minus B vector cross C vector. So here minus B cross C vector. 1 A cross B vector positive, A cross B vector negative, cancelled. A cross C vector minus A cross C vector, cancelled. B vector, B cross C vector positive, B cross C vector negative, cancelled, is equal to 0 RHS. Next question, question number 6. Question number 6. If vector A is equal to I unit vector, J unit vector plus K unit vector, and B vector is equal to J unit vector minus K unit vector, find a vector C such that A cross C vector is equal to B vector and A dot C vector is equal to 3. Question has been asked CBSE 2008. Question has been asked in the year CBSE 2008. Here we have given A vector is equal to I unit vector plus J unit vector plus K unit vector. B vector is equal to 0 into I unit vector plus J unit vector minus K unit vector. And let vector C is equal to C1 I unit vector plus C2 J unit vector plus C3 K unit vector. Here we have given A cross C vector. A cross C vector is equal to B vector. So here A cross C means I unit vector plus J unit vector plus K unit vector cross C1 I unit vector plus C2 J unit vector plus C3 K unit vector is equal to B vector, that is 0 into I unit vector plus J unit vector minus K unit vector. Manoj ji, we use cross product using determinants. So here I, J, K unit vector 1, 1, 1, 1, C1, C2, C3 is equal to 0 into I unit vector plus J unit vector minus K unit vector. This implies I first row, first column 1 C2, 1 C3 minus J first row, second column 1 C1, 1 C3 plus K unit vector first row, third column 1 C1, 1 C2 is equal to 0 I unit vector plus J unit vector minus K unit vector. So this implies I unit vector C3 minus C2 minus J unit vector C3 minus C1 plus K unit vector C2 minus C1 is equal to 0 into I unit vector plus J unit vector minus K unit vector. Equating like terms, we get C3 minus C2 is equal to 0. C3 minus C1 is equal to minus 1. C2 minus C1 is equal to minus 1. So here C2 is equal to C3. From this equation C2 is equal to C3. So therefore C2 minus C1 is equal to -1. Also we have given vector A dot vector C is equal to 3. Vector since vector A dot vector C is equal to 3. So vector A is given I plus j plus k unit vector dot C C1I plus C2j plus C3k unit vector is equal to 3. So this implies C1 plus C2 plus C3 is equal to 3. C1 plus C2 plus C3 is equal to 3. And since C2 is equal to C3, C2 is equal to C3. Therefore, C1 plus 2C3 is equal to 3. And C1, C3 minus C1 is equal to -1. Adding these two, C1 plus C1 minus cancelled. So 3C3 is equal to 2. Therefore, C3 is equal to 2 by 3. And C3 is equal to 2 by 3. It means C2 is also equal to 2 by 3. C3 is equal to 2 by 3. C3. So therefore, C3 minus C1 is equal to -1. Therefore, C1 is equal to C3 plus 1 is equal to 2 by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3. Hello? Hello? Therefore, we have obtained C1 is equal to 5 by 3, C2 is equal to 2 by 3, C3 is equal to 2 by 3. So this is the required answer. This is the required answer, and this is the most important question for this year. Next. Next. Question number 7. Question number 7. Note down the question. Find the area of the parallelogram. Find a unit vector. Find a unit vector perpendicular to each one of the vectors. One of the vectors, A vector is equal to 4i unit vector minus j unit vector plus 3k unit vector, and B vector is equal to 2i unit vector plus 2j unit vector minus k unit vector. Find a unit vector perpendicular to each one of the vectors. A vector 4i unit vector minus j vector minus plus 3k vector, and vector B 2i unit vector plus 2j unit vector minus k unit vector. Let a unit vector C is equal to C1i unit vector plus C2 j unit vector plus C3 k unit vector. Since it is a unit vector, so therefore unit vector, so therefore modulus of C unit vector is equal to under root C1 square plus C2 square plus C3 square is equal to 1. Therefore, C1 square plus C2 square plus C3 square is equal to 1. And since vector C is perpendicular on vector A, therefore C1I unit vector plus C2 J unit vector plus C3 K unit vector dot 4I minus J plus 3K unit vector is equal to 0. So this implies C1 4C1 minus C2 plus 3C3 is equal to 0. Also, vector C is perpendicular on vector B. So therefore, Ci unit vector plus C1 I unit vector, C2 J unit vector plus C3 K unit vector dot 2I unit vector plus 2J unit vector minus K unit vector is equal to 0. So this implies 2C1 plus 2C2 minus C3 is equal to 0. Using equation first, equation second and equation third, we will get the value of C1, C2 and C3. We will get the value of C1, C2 and C3. So here by third, second and third, 4C1 minus C2 plus 3C3 is equal to 0. 2C1 plus 2C2 minus C3 is equal to 0. Okay. So multiplying equation second by 2, we get 8C1 minus 2C2 plus 6C3 is equal to 0. 2C1 plus 2C2 minus C3 is equal to 0. Adding these two, we get 10C1 plus 3C3 is equal to 0. Okay. And we have given, since C1 square plus C2 square plus C3 square is equal to 1. From third, C3 is equal to 2C1 plus 2C2. So this implies C3, C1 square plus C2 square plus 2 C1 plus C2 whole square is equal to 1. So this implies C1 square plus C2 square plus 4 C1 square plus 4 C2 square plus 4 C1 into C2 is equal to 1. This implies 5 C1 square plus 5 C2 square plus 4 C1 into C2 is equal to 1. Also we have 10 C1 is equal to minus C3. So this implies C1 is equal to minus 3 by 10 C3. Replacing it, solving first, equation second and third, we get C1 the value of C1, C2 and C3. Time is over. So I just conclude it. Next day, we will get the required answer C1, C2 and C3. Okay?